Hi, I'm going to be sharing with you my 6 a.m. mindful morning routine in a rural part of Nigeria. My name is Timtokwe Banks and I create content around gardening. So then this morning I usually when I have wheatgrass to harvest because I sell wheatgrass, we usually go to the garden very early in the morning at about 6 a.m. to go and harvest the wheatgrass. I love this activity because at this time you have very few people that have woken up because I live in a rural part of the city, and so most people have not woken up to go to work, so it's really very quiet and calm and serene. And I try to be very intentional when harvesting the wheatgrass, okay, because it gives you opportunity to slow down and actually enjoy every minute of doing what one is doing, because we can get carried away with being very busy that we forget to enjoy very little things. I love the smell of fresh grass in the morning and vegetables. I love to grow my own vegetables. I don't grow all that we eat in my household, but I try for us to be self-sufficient to a large extent. So I love to grow vegetables that we eat. I love to grow small fruits here and there, and just these things actually excite me and make me very happy. I have always loved to spend time with plants and nature. Even right from when I was a child, I've just been drawn to plants and being in a quiet environment and being able to see life from another perspective rather than the hustle and bustle of our daily lives that we live. So this is pumpkin that I'm growing, and I this pumpkin really served me and my family for a very long time, for about a year. I use it for practically everything, though it's not very popular amongst people where I live, but I found it very nutritious. Say hi to Mr. Frog. After leaving the garden, I come back to feed my rabbits, because at the time I filmed this video, I still had these rabbits. These rabbits are meat rabbits, so we're raising them to eat them. I didn't raise them for them to be pets, but I was really drawn to these rabbits because I invested a lot of time and being intentional and just taking time to feed them in the morning, clean their cage. It really helps me learn about seeing life from another um, dimension, because this is the first time I was raising and caring for animals. Yeah, so being kind to them and all of that. So usually I feed them wheat grass from my garden because wheat grass is really very nutritional for both animals and human beings. So yeah, so they love eating their wheat grass, and I also give them the normal feed that animals eat. So this is how my mornings usually go. It's really very chilled and laid back before I get into other activities of the day. And I really enjoy this part of my mornings because it is slow and I have time to think as I'm carrying out these activities. My mind is on things that I need to do in a very calm and relaxing place, because with animals you're not competing. With plants you're not trying to compete with the next person or trying to outdo the next person. They just live in the present, and they are in the present, and they are enjoying what the world gives to them. And I learned a lot of things from raising these animals. When they are eating their food, they are eating their food. When they are playing, they are playing. There's no stress, there's no time to fret about a whole lot of things. Having a mindful routine or living a life mindful mindset keeps us grounded and reminds us of things that actually matter and things that do not matter. The number of Instagram likes or the number of subscribers or likes or views you have on social media may not necessarily be very important. There are other important things in life that we need to pay more attention to, and so being more mindful and being present really helps us to achieve that goal. Most of us are always wanting to work on the next deadline, the next deliverable, and while that is important, it is also expedient that we live in the now and we savor and enjoy every single thing that we have in the present, and not just always be looking forward to the future and just not, how do I put it now, not just keep looking forward to things in the future and ignoring the things that we currently have in our present time. I'm always excited when I see my animals eating and being provided for, because it reminds me of that Bible verse that says that take no thought for what you will eat or what you will wear. If your Heavenly Father cares for the lilies, then He will also care for us. It's been a very difficult year in 2020, and as we have entered into a new year, I believe that most of us have some fears somewhere in our hearts, but I just want to encourage you and remind you that if God cares for animals,